Okay, so today's channel message is gonna be a little bit different because instead of channeling a message for the collective, I want to channel messages from those on the other side, those who have already transitioned, loved ones, with good intentions. So that's something that I also practice, but I just never really recorded before. So mediumship, basically. Um, so tonight, I channeled this message off camera, and then I was just like, oh dang, I could record it. And moving forward, I guess the more comfortable I get with recording, then maybe I'll start channeling either on either on camera or on live. But yeah, I always pray for protection for before I channel messages. I always set intentions for connecting with um, those with, I think the proper word is benign intentions. But anyways, so tonight I talked to her name, or I channeled her name was Joanne, and Joanne was or is around 19 years old. She is trying to return my mom. I feel like she may be from the South. I was getting like Texas vibes, but I was getting somewhere like she lived like somewhere like on like a farm or somewhere with land, and maybe like a farm style house or something like that. Like I see like a white farmhouse or like a white house um, with like a wraparound porch or something like that, like country type of living. Um, she had long hair, long like straight hair, just like bone straight. Um, and I don't know, it's like I see like a sandy brown blondish kind of hair, maybe brunette. But I see she always wore it tucked behind her ears, like she always like tucked it, type of like that. What else did I play here? She had braces. There was braces. Um, Maybe even blue. They could have been blue at the time of her passing. But I was getting that she liked to wear like overalls and Converse. That was very specific. Overalls and Converse. Um, Hold on. Yeah, so I feel like Joanne's passing would have something to do with a vehicle. I feel like maybe I'm getting this vibe of like the scene that was set for me was like bike riding on like this private road, or like a road that no one really comes down because this is like a small town or close knit kind of area. Um, and it's given like young, like maybe some young people racing or like race cars or driving really fast or something like that, but someone who's not even from the area. And I feel like that was the emphasis on it. Like, you're not even from here, you weren't even from around here, or basically like, you weren't even supposed to be here. Like, what are you doing here? Where did you come from? um I feel like Joanne has a very, even though at 19, because she wasn't exposed to a lot, there's still this very youthful energy. Like when I channel her, it's still giving very much like younger than 19, I'll say. Very shy, very, dare I say, sheltered, or just not exposed to a lot. Um, Kind of naive in a sense, but very just innocent, very innocent. Um, so it's given like freak accident, like, but yeah. I pray that this message finds who it's supposed to find, and that Joanne's message is heard. And I think I'll start to do more of these too. Okay, so I forgot to mention that there was, I feel like the road that she may have ventured off on, she may have been with someone, maybe like a crush or something like that. Um, and because of this, like I said, this was not a road that was frequently traveled.
So I feel like this it may have taken them some time to find her, maybe a couple days or whatever. I feel like there's something to do with the sheriff, probably going to her people's house and letting them know when they had found her, um, or because like I said, she may have been with someone. Because I kept getting like something to do with a boy named Austin, but there's something to do with the fact that his name is Austin and they live in Austin. I don't know, but when she was saying it was something about the accent, like Austin feels like he needs to live in Austin because his name is Austin. Something like that. Like I can't get I can't get the accent right, but that's how I hear it in my head.